Welcome back to another episode, and on this episode right here, I would say I was about to give y'all $1 million a game, but I'm about to give y'all $30 million a game, free of charge. This game that I'm gonna give y'all on this video right here is the kind that these online gurus charge an arm, leg, and some toes for right here. But since y'all follow me and y'all already know what type of game we on right here, since we all use our head, right? We all thinking people that follow views of a go-getter, right? This game I'm gonna give y'all is how I really made my first money when I first got out of prison. And for anybody that's new to the channel or follows the channel and don't know too much about me, ultimately I was incarcerated for 11 and a half years, 2003 all the way to 2014. And when I got out of prison, I got a construction job and I worked at a construction place for a little while, and I built my bread up. And the money that I made at the business, I put into my own store, my own online store. And of course, I failed a couple times. Everything about selling products online comes down to the product and marketing. But ultimately, when you can find that product in some fire marketing, man, there's unlimited earning potential. For me, it changed my whole dialogue of how I look at how money's made, right? You could wake up every day and you could trade off hours of your life. And if you trade off 12 hours, a full day's work, 14, 16, whatever, I don't care how long you work in a day, if you can translate that into 16 sales, 20 sales, 30 sales a day at 15, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, $200 a sale, you don't never need to trade off your life, your freedom. You don't need to do that no more. And for me being incarcerated, right, I already got a thing with authority, right? So I like to have my day on my own. I like being able to buy back my freedom. My hustle, my grind is always to buy back my freedom, to buy back my day. So ultimately, through doing these online sales right here, I made a very, very generous amount of money and did it for quite many years. And now I kind of sit back and I consult and I help other people get their stores off the ground and help other entrepreneurs find their path online. But this piece of the equation was real big to me being where I'm at today, and I'm very thankful for it. So I'm gonna give y'all this game how Lil Baby did this right here, and we take a closer look at this. Right, Lil Baby made 30 million in 15 days with Wham. And we all know Wham, right? Wham is his weed brand, right? He made his own weed brand, but this ain't the weed that you go to a dispensary and get, though. You ain't gonna go. Maybe now he might push it out there into like the cookie stores and like the bigger brands, but like majority of all this money was generated online. He sold weed online legally through Shopify and made 30 million. And of course he's Lil Baby, right? He Lil Baby. He's gonna be able to have the celebrity status and all the shit. So it's especially with the album dropping. He dropped the album Wham, which I thought was, I thought it was some bullshit. Really wasn't. I fuck with Lil Baby too. In that little era, a Lil Baby is never gonna. There's never gonna be another one like it. But his new shit really ain't stand out to me. But shit. With his album dropping and then dropping the weed brand was smart because he was able to get a lot of traffic, a lot of eyes, a lot of people want to get on that wave, right? But it's a cold day. It's a cold day in reality when Gunna, he done made a better album and get more critically acclaimed than Lil Baby here. Nobody even cares that Gunna's a rapper. But that's not what this video is about, right? We got other videos all on the channel about that. But right here, you can see on this right here that he made. It shows the Shopify dashboard, which I'll see right there with the little green lines and the money amount is Shopify. And anybody can get on this right here, right? Shopify. Let me load this up. My internet kind of lagging today, but this is Shopify right here. You can get a free trial, you know what I mean? Free trial for 14 days, and then regular plans on here allow you are about like $40, right? And what you can do with Shopify is you can build out your store, you can list products, and you can accept credit card payments, Apple Pay, the whole nine. They're just going to charge you a processing fee. But inside Shopify, you'll be able to have a dashboard that shows you how many sales and things of that nature, like we saw in that picture with Lil Baby. And this right here is good for anybody that want to be an entrepreneur and sell online. This doesn't have to just be about what we're about to get into. This can be with any product. This can be with drop shipping products, and that's a whole nother video. But ultimately, what Lil Baby used Shopify for was to be able to list the products and be able to sell and take credit card payments and all that stuff via Shopify. So if we go over here and we peep out Lil Baby's website, which is his Shopify, right? This is Wham, right? Nationwide shipping, right? How a motherfucker would be asking, how is he selling flower? This is weed right here, right? Look at to the eyes, right? These are all these strains of weed right here. Look, Wham, he got black cherry, blue cherry, gelato. You could buy a pound of this. Look, $5.50. Look, he's selling this shit in bulk. Imagine this though. Anybody can buy this. The state don't need to be recreational. It don't need to be none of that. None of that. This is the shipping to your door via USPS or UPS. I haven't ordered, but your basic carriers, right? I mean, look, this is straight gas right here. You know what I mean? This, especially this one right here. I go for that Zap right there. You see the look at the orange hairs on there right there. So, you know, you look at this, right? Nationwide, no med card required. We see this on the website, right? So he's got the indoor flowers. I mean, he got everything you can think of, right? Shop by the pound right there. Need to bulk up. $70 ounces in the small buds right here. So he's got a lot of good products on here. Got a lot of good deals. But this whole website and this whole business is ran on Shopify, right? And if you read this right here, right, it says, how is this legal? And I'm going to show y'all how y'all can sell your own and do all that here shortly. But let me break this down how he's really selling this. So it says, how is this legal? The Hemp Farm Bill of 2018 made cannabis federally legal as long as it is grown under a hemp license and tested in accordance to that bill. That means interstate commerce is allowed and we can ship our flower all over the country. So what they're not saying though is this is not THC. This is TCHA. So this is hemp. This ain't your flat out weed plant, right? This is hemp. But they got a distraction process that they use, and it makes the cannabinoid, the structure, the DNA structure of the cannabinoid, one molecule different than what THC does, right? And you think, okay, so this ain't really weed, but it's really weed, but it's hemp. It's grown under the hemp license, and it's in accordance to the Farm Bill of 2018. This Farm Bill also allowed for things like CBD and Delta 8 and all these other distraction processes that they do to hemp to be legally sold. So really, in the grand scheme, this is a loophole, right? This is the loophole. That means that the feds and everybody can't mess with it. Because, I mean, many other people are doing the same thing. He's just a celebrity in the urban hemisphere that we know of that's doing this right here. But this is good game right here. Like I said, this is $30 million game I'm breaking y'all down. So I hope y'all hit the like button on this and let me get this video out to some more people so we can enlighten some other people how they can make some bread online. So ultimately, each state has their own laws, but our products are compliant with the federal laws of the United States and ready to ship. Legal disclaimer, this is not legal advice. However, you need to talk to a lawyer to get, we know that, right? Will this get me high, though? That's the main question. If this ain't weed, will it get me high? These products will absolutely get you high. All flower is naturally grown THCA, like I said, cannabis hemp. This is the same thing you buy from dispos and dealers. This right here, I would say yay and nay. Yay and nay, that's a little bit stretching it. You know what I mean? Like, you're going to get real THC at a dispensary. But he says, except we're growing it under a hemp license and getting the necessary testing to ensure the compliance, which is a huge factor. It costs a lot of money to get a hemp license, and then you have to go through the testing measures and all that thing right there. And then if you don't pass those things right there, you can be federally sued and so forth. So consume responsibly. Shipping that goes into this, and it says, what is THCA? So let's see what their definition of it is. In layman's terms, THCA is regular weed. THCA is a natural form of THC produced by the cannabis plant. THCA becomes THC when smoked, vaped, and heated through a process called, and that's true. So it's like until you put that lighter to it, it's THCA. But when you put the lighter to it, it becomes, the heat makes it THC. It takes away the A part. I forgot that piece. All cannabis you would buy from a dispensary is equivalent to THC. So once again, that's you know what I mean. Even though you're going to get high like it, right? But I feel like the THCA it doesn't get you as heady high as some THC. Y'all can let me know if I'm wrong in the comments. But the reason we call it THCA flower is the way the federal law is written. The term is used to describe THC cannabis that is legally clarified as hemp. So yeah, so that when you go to a dispensary and look at the lab test, you will see the same sort of results as our lab test. So I'm just going to do something, since I have some weed right here. We're going to take a quick little glance at this right here and see how legit this really is right here. Let's take a glance. So I got right here, I don't know if y'all can see this, right? Let me turn my camera on real quick, see if y'all can. So I got this right here. So this is connected, right? Can y'all see that? Connected rainbow sherbet. This is a rainbow sherbet. This is a $60 eighth of weed right here. And on the back of it right here, it does not have any THCA. It has no CBD or any of that. It has a potency of THC 21.67. Y'all probably can't see that, but ultimately that goes to show, you know, they're exaggerating the truth a tad bit when they say that this is the same shit you buy at a dispo, though. You know what I mean? THC, but I mean, since it turns into THC, but it's originally THCA, they can pull it, right? Quality is guaranteed. You know, you get down here, you see all the links right here. So this right here, this whole site, Wham, this is where he's sending traffic to, right? He's promoting his brand of weed via Instagram, via online places, word of mouth. You know, everybody's getting sent here, and then they're going to go to the product page. They're going to load up right here. They're going to say, okay, I want to buy the pound right here, right? We want to buy a pound of this Greenhouse Smalls right here. It's out of stock, so we'd have to go get something else. Let's see if it shows us. So we have to go back here. We go back here. We go to Wham. We're going to buy the main thing. So it gives us the option of 3.57 grams. Say we want to grab the 28 grams right now. We buy it now. We click here, right? You can add it to cart and keep shopping, but you got to buy, or do we have to add it? You have to add it to cart. So we add it to cart, and then here we go over here, go to our cart. We could check out, right? And this is what Shopify allows you to do, right? Shopify allows you to have all this functionality of adding it to your cart. So is it out of stock or what? Damn, all this shit, look, it says it's in stock, but it won't let me add this shit for some reason. See, maybe I need a refresh. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with it. Typically, you'd be able to add this to cart, click right there for the buy it now, and then it lets you go here to your cart. I see it. It shows me I got the one in there, but it won't let me. It won't let me load my cart for whatever reason. But nonetheless, right? We would go to the shopping cart. You know how to do the checkout. Y'all already know. You ever bought online? You go to checkout. You put your address in there. It gives you the Apple Pay. It puts your credit card, and it allows you, right? It allows you to buy right here. You're going to get an email, and it's going to tell you you bought this. And then on the back end, on their side, they're going to be able to put the tracking number in when it's shipped. You'll have all the updated status and so forth, right? But the kicker with this is Shopify is not going to allow you to sell these products like on their Stripe payment when you sign up. Originally, when you sign up for Shopify, it gives you a basic credit card processing through Stripe, and Stripe isn't going to let you sell this. It's going to be a high risk product right here. So what you need to do from there is you got to go over to Google right here, and you want to look for a high risk credit card processing, CBD payment processor, THC. You can find one in here. And if you want to message me on Instagram, and I can give you some of my best picks. I don't want to throw them all out here in the video, but if you message me, you're really serious about this, I can plug you in. But if not, you can do your due diligence right here. You can find one, Zen Payments. You got all these things right here that you can use to integrate with Shopify, and it will allow you, right? It will allow you to process legally and sell anywhere as long as you have the proof that, you know, your products are, you know, what you say they are. Usually on these websites right here, usually you'll see somewhere where they got a lab report or somewhere that you can look at, and it might be, you know, it might be way down here at the bottom, right? Sometime lab test right here. See, so They have all your flowers. All this has been and this is why you go through a good distributor that has the hemp license and so forth, because they're going to have all this which you can get free of charge, right? So if we look at a lab test right here, you see this is certificate of analysis, total THC, total cannabinoid, and it breaks all this stuff down right here, and it tells you, this is, what is this? THCP right here for the most part, right? Oh no, it's all THCA right there. So we see, there's not, the weed that we smoke at a dispo, you know what I mean? I feel like is DHC 9, right? So you see there's none in there though, right? But it's THCA, and the only thing that changes is the heat. When the heat hits it, it turns to THC. So long as you have this, you can get these processors, you know what I mean? The only kicker is they're going to charge you a little bit more per sale of each item than your normal Shopify. And I feel like Shopify is like 2.6, so high risk might be like 3.2 or somewhere. You gotta work that out, and that's the process of finding a good processor. But now you're asking, right? We looked at the lab test, we've seen his website, we understand what he's selling and how he's selling it though. So now the question is, how do you find your own products, your own weed, and all those things to sell? So here's the next piece. You go over to a place like Delta 8 Resellers, okay? There's many websites like this one right here. And Delta 8 is another form, and you see right here, they sell business to business on here. This is B2B business, and they got all these different brands and all these different things, right? So you see they sell, I think they sell everything on here, from edibles to vapes to flour to pre-rolls to kratom, the whole nine, right? So, a good product, especially one of these, is always going to be something to catch your eye. And you see that's why there's all bright colors and things of that nature, right? So once again, though, we know Lil Baby, right? He's selling THCA, right? That's what he's selling, right? He's selling. So we're gonna go over here and we're gonna find THCA products right here. You see this? Look at all the options though there is. There's Delta 8, Delta 9, Delta 10, THCP, HHC. This is why the weed nowadays don't hit like the weed used to hit back in the days though, right? Because this stuff is so manufactured and all the pieces and all the it just, I don't know, it don't hit right, but it surely does get you high. But we're gonna go check out all the THCA products that they sell here, right? So what we could do is we could buy these products in bulk for the price of, like, if they're selling it at $32, you probably got to go log in to get it a different price. But usually wholesale is half of what you could make for it. So if you could make $20, usually the product would be $10, right? So what you want to do is go through these distributors and find, the places like here goes some flowers, and here's some pre-rolls, some vapes. And you could buy these products and then load them up on your Shopify, and then you can market them to other people online and so forth. And you can make a profit on them. You set the profit of how much you sell the products for. So I feel like you got to log in, because I feel like this product, to a general person that you would sell on your website would be $26. You could round that out to $30, and if you had good marketing, you could probably make a good $15 per sale every time you sell one of these vapes right here. The packaging looks good and things of that nature. Now, if you want to make your own dispensary line like he has, like Wham, like he's got his own brand, that's going to cost some money, and you're going to really have to reach out to some licensed hemp distributors, and they can be found online, Instagram, and places like that. But you're going to need to come with some money. And the best bet to get around that though is to just go, if you buy in bulk from the actual hemp distributors, just buy the flower. Don't have them do your bags. Don't have them do none of that stuff. Just buy some quality, good flowers, some THCA flowers, some Delta 8 flower, whatever it may be. And then you go over to a place like this right here. I'm going to show you guys real quick. We're going to go over here to Alibaba. And Alibaba is going to show you all the Chinese distributors and products and things of that nature that sell all kind of regular products. And you're like, say, why would I want to work with the Chinese people, right? Why would I want to work with the Chinese people? But to get what I'm about to show y'all in America, in the USA, is probably gonna cost you more money than it is to buy from China. You know what I mean? And ultimately, I think you may have to, if it let me log in here, you just want to go to Alibaba and type in like weed bags or what is it, marijuana packaging or something like that, and it's going to show you. You know what I mean? Like all the suppliers that have those bags, and I mean they're going to sell you 60 to 80 bags probably for like $5. You know what I mean? With your own logo designed by you or whatever it may be. But if you want to skip that process, you just buy off of a site like this and you buy in bulk. And then you just make a Shopify website. You connect the credit card processor to it right here, the high risk, and you market the products with good content on Instagram, on TikTok, on any place that you can get reach free of charge. You make some. You could buy some of these products yourself and make your own content. You know what I mean? Or you could send them out to influencers. You could find people online, but ultimately you can resell these products and make a nice killing. There's many sites like Delta 8 resellers. Just got to do your own due diligence. I just wanted to break this down, how he did this and how he got around the pieces. You know what I mean? Because this ain't just, somebody looking at this probably wouldn't even think twice about it. But ultimately, we see Lil Baby made 30 mil. He probably made more off this weed than he did that album. That album ain't, I don't think the streams on that album, but I don't know. Y'all let me know down in the comments. Y'all think Lil Baby made more off the motherfucking Wham brand, or y'all think he made more off his music? Y'all let me know. But ultimately, yeah, there's many ways to make money online. Like I said, I was incarcerated. I read a book called The 4-Hour Workweek by Timothy Ferriss. It gave me the game. I'm implementing when I got out. But ultimately, sell it online. Don't care if you got felonies. It don't care if you're black, white, Mexican, man, woman. All it cares if you can do is show up and do the work. Can you put these pieces together? And once you start making sales, you can supplement your income and you can get away from that 9 to 5 and that job. But this is just some free game for y'all out there. If y'all like the video, if you like the information, hit me with a thumb up right there so we get some more people to see this. I'm trying to get this out there. I appreciate everybody that taps in. If you ain't subbed up, sub up to the channel. I'll be doing more videos like this, but this one caught my eye. Let me know what y'all think down in the comments, and I'm at y'all on the next one.